What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Gravestone by Josh A off the You're Not Alone album. And I was looking through some of Josh's music, man, and I was like, man, what are some things that we really haven't reacted to? And I know that we've reacted to a lot, and there's definitely a lot of music that I haven't reacted to from Josh. But I was going through and I was like, oh man, the You're Not Alone album, man, I really like that album, man. We reacted to almost everything on the album, actually. Right, I was looking through all the songs. I was like, yeah, we did that one, that one, that one, that one. And then I was like, Gravestone, man. I was like, I don't think we did that one. So, we're checking out Gravestones today, man. And I'm super excited to check out this track, man. We're going to hop right into it. Let's get it. I like this like orchestral vibe it got to it. A nice build up.
I feel this pressure been building up, yeah, I feel it in my bones. I feel the weight of every choice I'm making when it's set in stone. I wanna leave a mark and show them that I'm coming from the heart. This is everything I have and I'm still chasing down that spark. Yeah, that hunger back when I was 15. Music was my only way out and nobody did believe. But I knew I had to show them, leave them all in disbelief. Up until there's no denying everything that I've achieved. So I'm saying like, I am not somebody you can plot against. Every move you make against me, I will make the opposite. I'll be turning all of their opinions into compliments. Never read the confidence, but now I'm stepping up, I'm shining light in your incompetence. I am not one of these rappers that in 5 years when I'm at her, I will not leave it to chatter. I'm dictating every conversation. This ain't an album, it's just practice and dedication. Yeah, it's finally.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this song has a lot. I'm definitely having to back this up a little bit. But man, like I said, I really like the orchestral beat to this. And the beat wasn't like anything like super crazy, but it was clean, man. It came in with like a flute or something like that, man. And like whatever that noise was, man, was just perfect, man. It gave it kind of like this ominous cinematic tone, which goes great with the orchestral vibe, man. And I'm even getting like a little bit, just because of how like almost like cinematic and orchestral it is, I'm getting like a little bit of some NF vibes, which I feel like I've definitely gotten a little bit of that through a couple of the tracks on this album, man. But yeah, man, and basically just right off the start, man, he just says that he's just been feeling the pressure of everything that's going on in his life, right? The weight of every single choice, it's all feeling like it's on his shoulders, man. But that he still, no matter the stress and all that he still has that hunger, that spark, that flame, that passion from when he first started back when he was 15. I don't know how old he is currently, but I'm sure some of you guys do, so let me know down in the comments how old Josh is. But I know he's not like he's super old. I think he may even be younger than I am. And again, like, reiterates that, a lot of people didn't believe in Josh, and that making music for him was his way of comfort and therapy, and releasing stress, and just getting his thoughts out with no judgment, right? And a lot of people didn't get that and didn't like really understand his fire, his hunger, and look at what he's now, look what he's achieved, right? He's been dropping so much music. I know recently he just reached 1 million subs on YouTube a couple weeks ago, man, which again is a huge milestone. Dude, just I just like the flow and the vibe to the track so far. We're gonna back it up a little bit.
The confidence, but now I'm stepping up, I'm shining light in your incompetence. I am not one of these rappers that in 5 years when I'm at her, I will not leave it to chatter. I'm dictating every conversation. This ain't an album, it's just practice and dedication. Yeah, it's finally working out, making all these different sounds, tearing out my heart on every page. It's time I let it out. Used to be so scared to be the specific, but if I don't give in, then nobody would ever listen. It's my fate, so I'ma take it to the grave. What you want written on your gravestone?
I like that, man. I used to be so scared to be this specific, but if I don't give in, then nobody would ever listen. He's kind of just re-emphasizing that, man, that he really puts his heart and soul onto the page, man, into the lyrics to make good music for us, essentially, right? And to be genuine and real, right? So just again, emphasizing how, that if he didn't think he put his all into it, that he probably wouldn't release it, right?
Used to be so scared to be the specific, but if I don't give in, then nobody would ever listen. It's my fate, so I'ma take it to the grave. What you want written on your gravestone? Were you great? Were you fake? Were you never know? Did you leave a legacy or did you follow every trend? Would you let some people hate you? Would you try to make amends? What you want written on your gravestone? Were you great? Were you fake? Were you never know? Did you leave a legacy or did you follow every trend? Would you let some people hate you? Would you try to make amends? Swings, anxieties up and down makes it hard to ever do things. Cracks in my skull made me scared and my health's not improving. Death on my shoulder and it affects the way I view things. If I die, this better be the best stuff I'm producing. So I'm filling notebooks up full of songs that made me cry. It's full of songs about my life and full of songs that tell no lies. Lock myself in the studio, swear that I've been so exhausted. Sometimes I wanna stop this, but I couldn't stop if I wanted. You know, I'm just being honest. Every time I try to take a break, I just end up back on it.
Yeah, man, that's facts, man. I mean, when you're really passionate about something, man, it just pulls you back, right? It continues pulling you back, makes you want to get better, man. Just make sure you're making it to the best of your ability, man. Because you know, just the passion is so surreal, man. Again, kind of that line there towards the beginning is, you know, if I die, this better be the best stuff I'm producing. Kind of, you know, again reiterating that he's kind of has that hunger, that flame, you know, to really put out some of the best stuff that he can, and to be at the best of his abilities and continue to learn and improve as much as possible, right? And then again, kind of explains how he puts his heart onto the page for us. You know, how he writes songs about his life and tries to be as honest as he possibly can. You know, even though earlier he said that he was kind of scared to be that specific, but he understands, man, that being that real and that open is what makes a lot of his music come to life, and a lot of his fans like really feel relate to him, right? And he's saying that, you know, sometimes he wants to stop this, but you know, he knows that he can't, right? Because the passion is just too great, man. The love for the music is just too much, man. Like, it would just pull you away no matter how hard he tried to stop, right?
Swear that I've been so exhausted. Sometimes I wanna stop this, but I couldn't stop if I wanted. You know, I'm just being honest. Every time I try to take a break, I just end up back on it. I'm obsessed with dropping everything around me just to make it right. Give it all my time, yeah, but I'm still never satisfied. Quality over quantity, yeah, that's why I barely drop. That's the reason when I'm back again, my numbers never flop. Always work behind the scenes, you know, my ethic never stop. If I'm not pouring out my art, I'll never drop another song. I'm giving this everything I have to give. My legacy ain't no lacking.
If I'm not pouring out my heart, I'll never drop another song. Just again, just re-emphasizing, reiterating that, you know, he's not giving it his all, man. Then what the fuck is he doing, man? Because he just wants to be able to give us his best work for us, right?
My numbers never flop, always work behind the scenes, you know, my ethic never stop. If I'm not pouring out my art, I'll never drop another song. I'm giving this everything I have to give. My legacy ain't no lacking this. The remedy for the sadder kids, eternity's how I'm tracking this. So you legend for all the scrutiny that I've been under and what they assume of me ain't no more truancy. I'm gonna shoot this, be showing the world that I'll be great. Yeah, what you want?
You can't just snap to a different kind of flow like that. He was fucking killing it. That was clean as hell. My legacy ain't no lack in this. The remedy for the sadder kids. Eternity is how I'm tracking this. Oh my gosh, like, hold on, what the fuck, dude? He just snapped right there at the end for no reason. We didn't need all that. That's crazy.
Giving this everything I have to give. My legacy ain't no lack in this. The remedy for the sadder kids. Eternity's how I'm tracking this. So eulogy for all the scrutiny that I've been under and what they assume of me ain't no more truancy. I'm gonna shoot this, be showing the world that I'll be great. Yeah, what you want?
That was
on your gravestone.
So unnecessary, but so
great. Were you fake? Were you never know? Did you leave a legacy or did you follow every trend? Would you let some people hate you? Would you try to make amends? What you want written on your gravestone? Were you great? Were you fake? Were you never know? Did you leave a legacy or did you follow every trend? Would you let some people hate you? Would you try to make amends?
All right, so that was Gravestone by Josh A, and for a song that's all about what you leave behind and what you kind of contributed to this life, and you know, kind of just reflection on the choices and like what would you leave behind, essentially. You know, this song was great, man. You know, from the vibe to the flows, the cadence, man. I like the switch ups, man. Like I said, the beat jobs were nothing like crazy over the top, but they were clean, man. With that, like I said, I think it was a flute where that flute came in, man. It was just really clean, man, and the song was really good, man. I enjoyed it as a whole, and I gotta say, like, the You're Not Alone album as a whole is probably one of my favorite works from Josh, man. Like, there's just Every song on this album is an absolute banger, man. Like Warzone, Revenge, Mood Swings, Scars, Lost. Like, it's just the song "You're Not Alone." It's just they're all bangers, man. Absolute bangers. And Gravestone is no different, man. So I gotta say, I really enjoyed this one, and hopefully you did as well. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we're dropping the next one. So I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and even better day tomorrow. Talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.